I'm Jake. Today we're building a hovercraft. There's some simple materials. Pause the video to see if you need to see them. About a week ago, my dad showed me a video of these people who built a hovercraft. It was a really funny video. I'll probably put the link down below. So I decided I was going to try it myself. We've gathered up the materials and now we should probably start building. The first thing we're going to do is cut a circle in the OSB, oriented strand board. So how we're going to do this? We're going to take a volunteer. He's going to grab right here.
Right.
Yeah, and then keep it there. Then we're going to go somewhere in the middle and just mark a little line.
Cross it there.
Woo!
You know where you are now. And that is the center.
That right there. Okay, now we're gonna make a circle, a perfect circle using the center. Woo! We did it! Next step is to actually cut out the fan with a jigsaw, but jigsaws can be dangerous. So if you have long hair, you might want to wear a hat, and you're gonna definitely want to wear safety goggles or glasses. Okay, so now we're going to sand the edges because there's these giant things that could end up popping the cushion of it. So let's get sanding. Okay, so now I'm going to explain to you how a hovercraft works. Okay, so essentially it's a platform with a air pillow underneath it. So there's a fan. In our case, we're using a Black & Decker leaf blower. And essentially what this is going to act like, it's going to act like the fan. It's going to be pointing down, and there's going to be a hole right there. It's going to be pointing down, and it'll be blowing into the air pillow, and that air pillow will have little holes poked in it, and those little holes would concentrate the air on one spot and essentially make it hover. Okay, so we've got to make a little hole for this nozzle to go into. So now I'm going to mark the thing. All we just need is the nozzle, so I'm just going to put it down and mark. Okay, got our mark. And now we need to drill a hole right here so we can fit the jigsaw in. Okay, so now we're going to drill a hole right about on the edge, not over, because that will create a small hole for air to get out. We don't want that. So we're going to try to get it as close to the edge as we can, but not over. And safety first, so wear your goggles, do whatever is necessary, and let's go. Good. And stay. Since we're working with plastic and stuff and air, we want to keep the area clean so nothing bad happens to the plastic. So we're doing a quick cleanup. Now we're going to unpackage this. Done. So now we're going to unfold it, and I might need a certain someone to help me out with this. Thank you for someone. This is the air donut, the base, the batter of the air donut. And we gotta put it on the bottom so we can put the icing, which is the actual thing, and put the icing on top. And then to finish it and coat it in sugar, we're gonna add the sprinkles or whatever, which is actually these cardboard things. Let's go! Let's get on with it!
fun?
We just went through the painstaking but fun process of putting all the staples in all around with the cardboard on top, and now it is time to cut this away.
Just leave a little bit extra.
So, now we're gonna attach this thing to make the donut right in here. Except when it blows up, we don't want the edges, the rough edges, to cut the plastic, because then that would create areas for air to get out and mess up the donut. So let's put some duct tape around it. We decided that this thing was too thick, because if you put it here, it's going to take a lot of air to make it puff up higher than this. So we decided that we're going to make a new one out of this. I mean, look at this difference. I mean, it's smaller, it's lighter, it's amazing. Let's go. Okay, so this is one of the final parts that is pretty necessary in my opinion, but essentially what it's going to do is it's going to make the actual donut shape for us. It's going to be drilled in right here, and the air is going to blow up around it, and it's going to make a little pocket right here, and we're going to have holes around it so it blows out through the edges, and we're going to screw it in. It's going to be awesome. The next step is cutting some holes along here so air can escape. Let's get started. Okay, so once you've got all that done, you are going to want to put some duct tape around the nozzle of the thing so it's more of a snug fit. Then you're just going to put it, and then you're just going to like that. Now it's time for the first test run! Here we go. So, we added some pipe insulation for like a nice final touch, and we made the holes on the bottom a bit bigger because not as much air was coming out. And now we're going to test it to see if it works better or worse. And it's how good or how the hovercraft moves depends on where you put your weight. So I was a little bit off. So if I go over here, it'll probably go a little better. I liked it. Yeah, so we only encountered one one problem, and that was because I was leaning a little bit too far to one side. And you could do this project at home if you want to. It only costs about $80, and it is definitely worth it. If you take $80 out of your own, it can cost whatever you want it to be. You could buy one of these things for like probably like $500, and it would be like the best thing ever. Except if you really just want one that'll be awesome and cool, then I suggest what we got here. That was about $80, and I hope you try it sometime. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.